Hi, and welcome to the instructional video on how to register leagues, teams, and players using the Esports Desk Pro system. First, we're going to set up a league. This will allow teams to register into this league, and from there, players into a team. Once you have registered your site with Esports Desk Pro and gotten your login information, select the button Team Registration on the left-hand menu. Determine your registration deadline. It is defaulted to the current date, but it should be set at this time so there isn't confusion at a later date. Other questions you need to answer include time zone. The year of the season is defaulted to the current year. Price per team and what currency this price is being quoted in should also be selected. Decide how many teams you would like in the league. If you're not sure, leave this blank and then you can make amendments at a later date. Is there an early bird incentive, usually a reduced fee if a team registers prior to a certain date? Enter this deadline date here and also the reduced price. Now, choose how you would like payment to be made. There are a number of options from the drop-down menu: no charge, credit card only, check or money order, or both credit card and check. Now read the terms and conditions and check the acknowledgement box. From here, fill in the various contact details, which include email addresses, who to make checks payable to, and mailing addresses. If there are a large number of leagues you are registering, an accounting GL code or general ledger code may be added to help sort payment information. Finally, you can add custom questions that team members will answer. These can range to additional fees for team photos, an end-of-season banquet, or inquiring about jersey size. Next step is to register your team. Select teams in the left-hand nav bar, and depending on who is already registered, you may be the first or one of several teams to be registering its information. Click on Add a Team, then follow the prompts by adding a team name. The short version of that team name should follow, and then you can also add elements such as team logo and team photo. Finally, if appropriate, mark your team as previous season's champ or runner-up, and whether or not you want this team to appear in standings for both regular season as well as playoffs and exhibition standings. Finally, we want to start adding players. Click on Edit Rosters in the left-hand nav bar. Depending on how the administration settings are, you may only have an option to select your team, but in this example, we're able to choose between two registered teams. Select the appropriate team, and any existing player records for the team will appear. You can edit the existing record if needed, or click on Add a Player. Follow the various prompts and add the key player information. It is important that if you're tracking such things as height and weight, that you choose either using metric or imperial and stick with that standard, or you'll get a mixed bag of information on the website. Player contact info can either be displayed publicly or hidden, with email function set up on the site to display only as a link without providing the actual email address. Once all this information is in, click on Add this player. You'll go back to the original Add a Player screen, and you can repeat the process if you're acting as a manager and entering all the players on your team. If you're adding player bio info or a photo, click back on the existing player record and you will see two new fields are present. Clicking on Add Edit Bio will provide a pop-up screen where you can either type directly or paste existing information into the box. Save the information. It's an important step to click on Save Changes at the bottom of the screen, then go back in and add photo, and again save the profile. Failing to do this will result in the changes not being saved after each step. And that is how to register leagues, teams, and players in the Esports Desk Pro system.